Finger Guns Comedy. Oh my goodness! It's Finger Guns Comedy. Welcome to another week of Finger Guns 20. Happy 420, bro! Happy 420. Yeah, smoke them if you got them, ladies and gentlemen. We are joined by some fabulous guests today. If you don't know anything about us, have you ever seen the show before? We're Finger Guns Comedy, where we talk to friends and we hang out, and somehow that's funny to people. Join with us as part of the Finger Guns crew is Edward Rosales.
Nope.
Oh no, that's not your name.
No.
What's your name?
No, you know very well that it's Edward James. I'm gonna fucking drive over to your little apartment that you live in.
Definitely don't do that.
I'm gonna throw fucking cuties at you.
Don't. Oh, you're gonna throw
because you need to become one.
All right. Well, I do have this little zit on my head. So shout out to the visuals now, because this is the visual show. Of course, joining us today, a very special guest. Actually, is it who are you guys? Are you guys people we know, or is this somebody different? I'm not quite sure.
Hello. Yeah, it's us. It's just me, Eric Pastor, and Pete.
Oh, hey! All right, of course, this is Eric Pastor and Pete Burns. What's up, guys?
All right, we look a little different. We're in our professional clothes.
We're in our professional best for performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually at a really happy that we scheduled this Zoom, because we're at a Ramada Inn. We're supposed to play a show tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna. All concerts are. Well, first off, it's great seeing you. You guys look great.
It's good to see you too.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
No problem. I will say this. There is a quarantine happening right now. That's why we're doing these virtual happy hours, is because you can't do real happy hours. But it looks like you guys are doing some sort of. Is it happy hour over there?
Well, we're protesting.
No.
Oh yeah. No. Good. Fuck yeah.
Why are you?
Good.
You're
That's
protesting.
Right. And we're protesting. Good. You know how we're doing it? We're doing it with our art.
We're offering a show.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I am noticing.
There's not even anybody working at this Ramada.
Nobody's
right
here. We busted in with a crowbar.
Yeah. Okay, great. Okay, well, in a way.
I want to punch through the window. Pete said no. We should.
I said I bought this crowbar for a reason. I'm going to use the crowbar.
And then, but then Eric punched through it, and then, so was that part of? Have you guys? Is that a quarrel you guys are having, like crowbar versus fist?
I still couldn't use the crowbar. It's still unused.
It's still unused. When you bought it, you'll find a use for it.
All right, fellas, please. This is Finger Guns Comedy. This is a place of comedy, not anger or hatred. Well, cheers to everybody out there. Cheers in land out there.
Salute.
Salute everybody.
Salute. I just watched the Jersey Boys the film on Netflix. Am I wrong? Salute.
Well,
they always ended. I don't know if you guys know this, but in Italy they end mooch to all the words. Like one of the guys' names was Tommy, but whenever his friend would like say what's up to him, he'd be like Tamooch. So Adamuch, it would be you, and then P Booch, and then Ericuch is all of your Italian names. And mine would just be Educh.
Educh. Well,
so yes.
Educh to a douche.
Salute.
Salute to a douche.
Salute to my uches.
Well, it seems like you guys are Pete and Eric. Seems like you guys are, maybe not taking this seriously, but you also seem to be, working and doing something good right now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for all the praiseworthy words you just offered.
Yeah, we're obviously starved for praise these days. Most of our family have stopped speaking with us, but we're right here. We're here. We're in the ballroom of the Fort Worth Ramada Inn.
Okay. Wow, and it's true that you guys live in Los Angeles, correct?
That's right. Well, we took a road trip, and we licked as many things as we could along the way.
That's terrorism. People get charged with terrorism for that. You can't do that, guys.
Listen, I've told him plenty of times he can't lick things. If we're going to be protesting this, we have to be taken seriously.
Oh, okay.
So that's what we can wipe our noses on things.
That's the serious take, is wiping your guys' noses. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
At best.
At best. Well,
At
you know,
best.
that's I don't condone any of that. I am noticing, if I can just say this real quick, I do see. It seems like, is it mannequins with dressed up with clothes on behind you guys?
We brought those.
You guys
Yes.
brought those? Yeah. Okay.
Those are our plans. We actually, even pre-quarantine, when we would play shows, we would bring those.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Well, okay. So in your shows,
Mhm.
you would bring mannequins, kind of like nightlife, sportsy, mid-20s, 30s, cocktail drinking mannequins to fill in your stage.
They look
They're really hot. They look
hot.
They look like they're mid-20s or 30s right now.
They do. They really. Yeah. Those are. That's.
I don't know.
I mean,
that place reminds me. It reminds me like a nice little old timey bar.
It
You
seems-
know,
Yeah.
like I want to have a nice like a big square ice with a little like big square ice cube and it's in a small little round cup, a little bit of whiskey, and then a cigarette, a cigarillo. Maybe,
Oh man.
you know.
I miss those.
Mhm.
I mean, I gotta
and then
say.
you go like, and then just dab a little, just hit it, and then you hit it again, and you say things like say,
And
check the economy,
You
say.
sound like you're spiraling real bad.
He
right
doesn't sound great, does he?
What do you mean? I sound fantastic, Eric Cooch,
It's like every
Mooch.
time
Okay.
you start to unravel, I know you go back to your memories of cigar and various tobacco products.
Yeah, and that was not a good time for him, so we try not to bring that up so much. I just wanted to say, guys, well, since you guys are going to do a show, would you guys be interested in playing some stuff on Finger Guns Virtual Happy Hour right now? Would that be okay?
I mean, I can't believe you asked. I think we're ready.
Oh, yeah.
The piano is right there. It's just off camera. Okay.
Facing away from the bar.
Facing away from the bar.
So
Please.
you guys do a real Ben Folds type of action, kind of like
Oh,
you don't
I
face.
love Ben Folds
Don't
5.
bring up Ben.
Love.
Oh,
Yeah.
is there
don't
some
bring up-
history there?
We don't need him licking any more things.
You know-
Anytime you pick up Ben Folds, his tongue comes out.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Chug it,
Because of
chug.
how many folds there are in a tongue.
Oh, how many
It does-
folds? Yes.
It doesn't make sense.
I got to be honest with you. It sounds like we're all sort of unraveling with this quarantine. But if you would please, if you would love to, I would love to hear some of your guys' music. If you wouldn't mind.
Well, we actually wrote a song. You know, even though we are protesting this quarantine, we know
what it feels like. We can empathize.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We've been isolated our whole time playing music because usually there's nobody at our shows.
Right.
You've been isolated. Your shows technically have been quarantined for a few years now. Is that true?
Yes. And during this global quarantine, we've decided to break our personal quarantine.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's a hell of a time to do it. And I just want to say, I'm glad you guys are happy and you're safe. And let's hear this song. I can't wait.
Amazing.
Absolutely. And just before we get going, I will say to Ed, I think Charisse back there has her eye on you. Just
The mannequin, Cherise.
Charisse,
Don't tempt
can you
Ed.
point her out to me?
Don't Ed.
If you point her out to me, me and my girl
Like,
we're not on speaking terms
right-
right now.
Do you
Right
see
where
her?
our arms are disappearing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let me take off my glasses to see better.
Oh boy. Oh wow.
Okay.
Face is
Well,
not-
So
She's
good.
a boxy man.
Well, listen, if she likes jokes and funny guys, I'm not her guy. But if she likes spiraling depression, I'm right here.
I don't mean to diverge, and I would love to hear the song at any moment. But I just when you said Foxy Minx, it sounded like there was like some sort of like knowledge or like a backstory there that you want to expound upon or something. Or
Let's just say one too many nights after a show, it's been me and Charisse alone in my Honda Civic.
That's not good.
1990.
okay, all right, that's
Oh.
okay, that's all right.
Oh,
All right,
a
well,
Honda
yeah.
Civic,
That's
a Honda Civic is honestly the
I'll
key
say
to
no
my heart.
more. You can imagine the rest.
I
You're welcome.
unfortunately imagining too much. That's the problem. Unfortunately the problem. But please,
You're welcome.
please, I would love to hear the next song you guys are about to play, if you're willing.
Our next song.
Our next song.
We've already played. This is actually our encore. We just played it. Finished an hour and a half.
Well, I got to be well, Eric. With the vibe of you having wine, it seems like maybe the show's over. I'm not sure. You're just
But
relaxing.
You just begged us to come back out. So.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be affecting your downtime right now or anything like that. You know, we're all relaxing. You know. Oh, okay.
We were happy to fulfill this obligation.
Without further ado,
this
is our song for all of those. I don't know. I guess I'd say all those lonely people out there,
those misfits out there,
those broken toys.
Those broken toys and all the toy fixers who never see them.
This is your song. Closing time.
Many days and many days to come. Many days and many days more. So many days, so many days, so many days, so many days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, those are all the days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, just so many days. So many days.
Wait, Pete, did we forget the weekend days?
Yeah. Pete. Oh, yeah, okay. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, those are weekend days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Is Friday a weekend day?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So many days. So many days. So many days. So many days. Ooh, I have one. Arbor Day. That's a holiday.
Pete, I asked you not to improvise. We can't do every holiday.
What's another day like Arbor Day?
Arbor Day, President's Day, Valentine's Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and that's just February, Peter.
So many days. So many days. So many days. So many days. Ooh, I have one. You're not going to be happy about it.
Pete, stop talking, singing.
Charlie Day, Doris Day, Daniel Day, Lewis.
Okay, here's the thing, because honestly, I love Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day-Lewis is phenomenal.
Did you see Lincoln? He made everybody call him Mr. President. Oh, yeah.
So many days. So many days. So many days. So many days.
Okay, I have one.
Okay. Take a swing. Ellen DeGeneres, Pete Buttigieg, those are all the gays. RuPaul and Cooper, Kate McKinnon, just.
Hey, what's going on? Pete, come on. What's going on?
I'm done.
Yeah, I took a swing.
No.
Hey, come on. You gotta do the chorus.
No.
So many days. Come on, play it. Come on. So, okay, I can do it. So many days.
You're not playing it right.
Well, tell me come on, what's wrong?
Okay, first of all, you want to know what's wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, we were doing so many days. We stayed on the joke of days. So we went to like Charlie Day. We expanded on day really well. And then you just took a left turn to gay because it rhymed.
Mm-hmm.
And second of all, you are a straight cisgender person. You couldn't be saying so many gays about Ellen DeGeneres, Pete Buttigieg, the most basic white gays. Those are not all the gays.
Okay. I said RuPaul.
And I'm not the gatekeeper. I heard you when you said RuPaul.
Okay.
That's a good one. Okay. I don't mean to be the gatekeeper of queerness, but just don't know.
I know.
Be
No, I
sensitive.
know.
Be sensitive.
I just got excited. I took a swing, and as soon as I said it, I knew that it was bad. And I'm sorry.
I don't feel comfortable.
Can I? Come on, let me make it up to you.
I don't feel comfortable.
Come on, people. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Yeah. Plus à jour, se sont écoulés.
I love when he speaks French.
Plus à jour sont ici. Tant plus jour, tant plus jour, tant plus jour, tant plus jour. Pete Burns, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to dedicate this song to Miles Davis.
Miles Davis.
Oh, wow. Guys, we went through a journey there. That was a whole journey. I got a lot
We
of...
wrote that song last night. Can you believe it?
You guys wrote that song last night. You guys, how much of it was written? How much was that whole thing like the whole...
The magic of this. I mean, is any show written? Is any live performance
Yes.
written?
Is language, you say, even written?
Yes, it is.
Are letters in a
Yeah.
philosophical way?
Philosophical.
Is
Philosophical and philosophical. To be fair, yes. Listen, guys, that was...
Are books written?
Are reports written?
Yes, most of the you guys are only specifically describing things that are written. Just so you know, but that was great. Everybody out in the chat, please hearts, comments below, please, because that was awesome, so good. You guys got a vibrato. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, please take a bow. Please take a bow. Ed, your microphone is muted, but not anymore. Go ahead. Sorry, you're good.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. I had to mute myself from all the excitement. Oh my gosh. Charisse, I love you. I've loved you from the minute I laid eyes on you.
What?
Charisse, no, it's too much.
Leaving with Tom, Ed. Charisse is leaving with Tom.
Oh, really? They're already hooked up. They already know each other.
Well, Tom just bought her a Long Island iced tea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's Charisse.
This is the second time I've been foiled by a Long Island iced tea. I will tell you this much.
Tell us about that.
I would love to hear more about that, Ed.
The first time was at an Applebee's. It was a party of about 13, and I ordered a Long Island iced tea. And I had just become the boyfriend to this girl, so she was my girlfriend. And I ordered the Long Island. My first time meeting her parents, and her father came up to me as soon as he saw the drink in my hands, and he said, "Long Island iced tea? I remember when I was your age." And needless to say, we're no longer together.
Wow.
That's a true story.
Wow, that sounds
I know
very hard and confusing.
Traumatic.
And yeah,
I
traumatic.
mean, traumatic, dramatic.
How did that make you feel?
Automatic. So many manics.
Ed, you have been writing a lot of poetry about your feelings lately.
Well, I mean, I would share it with you, but it's on my phone, and I'm using my phone.
Can you improvise
to record.
one? Can you?
Of course, gladly.
Okay.
Your tender breast.
No. Okay, we're good. That's fine.
Wait,
no, we're
I
good.
was talking about Raising Cane's because I just had Raising Cane's the other day. You didn't even let me finish,
Okay.
Adam.
All right, you're right.
Honestly, Ed, Pete and I are protesting the coronavirus, and even that's over the line.
That was too fun.
That is a wild. I'm not really sure where you guys' boundaries lie, to be honest with you.
We like to change them day to day.
They're arbitrary. We like it.
That seems that way. And the arbitrary is written, correct? Well, actually, you know, it looks like we're getting I think we're getting somebody else adding to the chat here. Well, or is it two people? Oh, hello? Hello? Hi.
Oh, hey, can you see me?
Yeah, well, we can see like half of your face.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus! God, no! To put it back up. Jeez, stop it. Chatty Daddy? Jesus.
You fucking nut. Happy 420, everyone. 4, 2.
First off, were you just singing the Broad City theme song? Is that what you 4 and 2 and 3 and 1? Never mind. Can you put a shirt on? Is that okay? Is that possible? If everybody's
if I can find one.
You can't.
No, leave him. Leave him.
All right, you're right. You know, when I put,
leave him.
You're right. When I put the Zoom invite, which by the way, if you do, or anybody watching this right now on Facebook, if you go to the details of the show, the Zoom link is in that. You can literally join the show. Anybody watching this, try it. Go ahead and try it. I dare you. I dare you to try it right now. So it looks like that's what this person named Chatty Daddy did.
You know,
as a gentleman, I was raised as a gentleman. I can offer Chatty Daddy my jacket.
I mean, you could, but it wouldn't.
Nah, dude, I'm good. I'm straight. It's hot. It's hella hot over here.
Where you at? Where are you at right now? Where in America are you?
I'm over like I'm drowning.
Daddy, what's wrong?
What?
What's wrong?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Wrong.
Fucking. Have you not heard what's going on in the news, dude? Fucking Modelo virus, man.
No,
it kept me inside.
You think it's the coronavirus? I do understand the confusion though. You're not talking about the Modelo virus, right? You've heard of the coronavirus, right?
Bro, I keep it straight. I hear what's going on. The waves speak to me.
Okay. Yeah, you're a surfer.
What do they say?
What do they say? Fucking Modelo virus, man.
Is that all they
all
say?
the rage. I can't. I tried to go surf, and they're like, "Nah," and I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Nah, you gotta get out of here."
Right.
And I was like what? And then they're like, "Yeah, virus, bro." And I was like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah."
This is all to the waves. This is all you talking to the waves right now.
No, the beach police.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so what beach are you nearby?
You know the one that's like in between, like what's the one in San Diego?
There's a few.
San Diego Beach.
The Pacific Ocean.
Okay, so I'm on the Pacific Ocean.
Okay.
But it's like in between like Laguna and Huntington.
San Diego Beach. If you're in San Diego Beach. It has to be. There's only one beach there.
Laguna and Huntington and that's not near San Diego.
I think I understand. Chatty.
Yeah.
Like Pete was raised as a gentleman, I was raised as a beach boy. And
yeah, what's up?
And what it means, you get the beaches confused because at the end of the day, all of the waves are one wave, right?
No, it's a lot of waves. But like,
you didn't know.
Like I get it. It's like all one piece of water, but like, could you imagine? Like I had to follow one wave all the way from like Laguna Beach to like.
I think it's
what's
kind of
ocean?
He was being metaphorical. We're
both water boys. Like we know it's all one wave, right? It's all like
Eric. Quick. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're from Philadelphia. Is that true?
That's correct.
Okay, I just wanted to. Okay, cool.
I was raised in the wave pool of Paramount Kings Dominion.
Oh fuck!
Conceived there too.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure a lot of people were. It's a very
lucky boy.
Lucky
boy.
So, Chatty Daddy, you're a surfer. I take it. Somewhere between Laguna and Huntington. And first off, I love the name Chatty Daddy. Can Can you expand on that? What's I'm Adam Macias. I don't think I told anybody else on the live stream, but yes, I'm Adam Macias. This is Finger Guns Comedy. We got Eric, we got Pete, we got Edward.
Yeah.
So
Chatty Daddy.
Chatty Daddy is
What's
Chatty Daddy.
That's a cool handle. What's your real name?
Oscar Peterson.
Okay. Why Chatty Daddy? Is that is there a specific?
Well, like you just like feel it.
You just feel it. Okay. What is that? I don't. You know what? Not gonna, that seems like as far. Oh, actually, are you? I think he's frozen. Hey. Nice. Pete liked that one. Okay. Are you frozen? I honestly can't tell. That was.
Nah, man, it's all chill.
Anyways, well, thanks for joining this. So how's the quarantine treating you? We're just getting to know each other and chatting and drinking.
You guys fucking have drinks?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, do you guys have like a wine opener?
I do. But I'm far from you.
I have a wine opener.
Cool. Let me point it to the camera.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Yeah, that's not gonna
work.
work. Actually, I do have a wine opener right here. I don't know if you guys can see that.
It won't open.
Oh, let's see you do it, Mister. It's not gonna work.
Okay. Yeah, let's
see you open that bottle.
I
of
know
wine.
it's not gonna work, but you want to try this? Let's try it real quick.
It's not gonna work.
No, I don't think. No.
In my experience, it doesn't work.
Very true.
Well,
mine as well.
Fuck it. Yeah.
You know what? I think is somebody else joining right now? Is somebody?
But why? Chatty Daddy just got here.
I
feel like I barely know anything about him at all.
I know, but he's not being very. Oh, hello.
Hi. There was like a queue and everything. I didn't even think I was gonna get through. Also, there's no girls on here.
Very fair. That's part of what we try to work on. Yeah. Who is this? How dare you?
Hi. You opened up a chat for anybody else to come up on here.
You're right. Thank you for joining us. I'm sorry.
No. I ain't taking this. No. This is. Who are you?
Who are you? Who are any of us? Who are we in this
I'm that dude.
big?
This is Adam Mooch. That's.
Do you like to interrupt to people
glasses.
a lot? Do you just interrupt women?
Oh,
Is that
hey,
what it is going
hold on,
Question.
y'all. Ed,
Don't you?
Look at
calm down.
our men being so emotional.
Don't throw cuties.
Okay.
Now I have to go pick it up. I'll be right back.
Okay. While that happens, what is it?
Hey, that guy overacts a lot.
He does overreact. Weeds and Rocks, is that your name? Am I catching that right?
Yeah, that's my handle right now.
Oh, right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
I change it every so often. I get
how often?
stalkers.
Is it like daily or?
Oh, it's like every 2 hours.
Jeez, real? That's okay. And that's for all your Twitter and social media and stuff like that. Is that?
I don't know what's that supposed to mean.
I'm sorry. You don't know what part are you confused
There's
about?
just Zoom right now. What other type of social media is going on right now?
Facebook. We're actually going Zoom to Facebook, and then we're going to YouTube. And,
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Whoa! Take me back, jeez.
Take you back? Okay, that's rude. What's your preference?
Zoom, obviously. This is the only thing that's going on right now. It's connected to my modem and everything.
Do you believe that Zoom is the future of social media?
Oh no! I think this is our only way of talking right now.
Hold on, Steve.
It's the only thing that works.
Chatty Daddy is straight up eating chips off your chest. Can you please get a fucking plate or a shirt? Either one that cannot be sanitary. And you're distracting from weeds.
I'm
and
in my
rocks,
house, bro. It's all good.
Save
Anyway.
the
Off the
plate.
ground, it's safe.
Save some water.
Anyways, Weed and Rocks, what joins you today?
That girl gets it.
What brings you to join us today?
Just hopping around from different rooms. Finding something that I'm connected to.
You're a Zoom hopper? Is that a thing?
I am a Zoom hopper. Yeah.
Wow. Can you go into that a little bit more? What's that like?
Well, I take a crash course in computer science, so I can figure out the coding to hack into different Zoom chat rooms.
What?
And then I kind of just, figure out some numbers, some different capitalizations of letters and everything, and then boom, I'm in like a Harvard University.
Wait, so you're less of a Zoom hopper, more of a hacker? Is that correct?
Sure. Yeah, you can want to label things.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be
you
mad.
Like to label things?
Yeah, I do like to label things. I would label you as a hacker, and maybe not so.
I'd also label you as maybe single. Is that a thing? Are we vibing?
And that's why I changed my handle.
Hey, Chatty Daddy,
2 hours.
I guarantee you're not gonna get a girl with what looks like barbecue kettle chips on your chest. Just a
You're
note.
close. Korean barbecue. Oh well, maybe it's if I had maybe if it was over here, good old good old.
Okay, all right, stop. Okay, that's
chip on the shoulder. It's
Oh, I hate you for that being funny. God damn it.
Hey,
okay.
Adam.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Adam. How do we kick people out of the Zoom?
I can only do that, and then obviously as
Ooh,
a
shocker! Kicking the only woman out of a Zoom chat.
Oh shit! Wait.
Hey, Zoomer. I wasn't talking about you, but you can get this also.
Okay, you know what? I'm sensing some tension.
Anger?
I'm sensing tension.
Because when I went to go pick up my cutie that I had thrown.
Classic power trips.
Eric is having Edward is having one of his classic power trips right now. Is it because that you are upset that you're not the only person wearing a jean jacket on the chat right now?
No, who else is wearing a jean jacket?
Weed and Rocks.
I just see. Oh, I mean, listen, my phone is set to Pete and Eric. Yeah.
Well,
they're my two favorite. They're my two favorite people on this on the show.
I agree.
Well, you agree? That's not fair. Sorry, Eric. Were you saying something?
I just felt like, in the interest of full disclosure, I should say that Peter and I are both wearing jean jackets under our suits.
Yes.
Respect.
Oh,
good enough.
Okay.
Hey,
we're counting jean jackets.
Yes.
Love.
I am also wearing a jean jacket.
You're definitely
clearly.
not. You're definitely not.
Clearly.
I could see your nipples right now. So.
Which would be a cool.
What's shaking? Is there an earthquake? No, it's just me.
All right. Anyways, Weed and Rocks. So, thank you for joining our virtual hangout. Are you drinking anything right now?
Yeah, I'm drinking some stuff I found laying around the house.
Oh, that's called wine.
Sure. It's not what I put in it.
What did you put in it?
Anything I found around in the house. I mean, anything can be turned into liquor.
That is a wild take. So you are.
My dad says the same thing.
That's not
Gets
good.
it.
But Eric, yes. So to Eric's point, what did you find?
What did I find?
Yeah.
Laying around the house.
Are you trying to find out the layout of my house, or?
No, I'm wondering what you found laying around the house.
This is Eric. This is probably what the confusion is. She's used to doxing people. So what?
Oh, I see.
What is happening right now, Chatty Daddy? No, I will straight up fucking mute you if this happens. This is not gonna happen.
Oh,
get off! Of it. It's not good. Hey, you're in the bathroom right now. What are you doing? Hey.
How do you know?
I can see you. Stop it. Don't do that. I will stop the video right now.
All right. Well, I don't know what you think I was gonna do. I wasn't gonna like jerk it or anything.
That's not
to take a shit.
Okay, listen. You can leave at any time. Thank you for joining us, but it's not mandatory you stay for the rest of the show.
No, that girl's hot.
Well, I never
stick around.
It says I'm a girl.
Yes, Pete. Exactly. Well, I never. That was rude.
That's the sound of a
Daddy,
wig.
daddy, baby.
Pete, what do you think of what do you think of the situation as a gentleman? Are you is this something you would protest?
Listen, I only have energy to protest one thing right now, and one thing only, and that is this godforsaken quarantine.
Okay.
As far as what Daddy is doing with his body, he can do it as long as quarantine, and then I'll protest his body.
You gotta protest his body?
Yeah.
You gotta.
Okay, I'm protesting your body, but
Protesting his breathing.
yeah,
Body.
he is
Yeah,
breathing quite hard into the microphone right now. I just wanted to say, Weed and Rocks. Why Weed and Rocks? Why that name?
We're under quarantine. Do I need to answer questions? Is anything questionable right now? Yes. The answer is yes. Everything's questions.
You just answered
Doesn't
your
mean I
own
gotta
question.
answer it.
Rocks,
Doesn't mean I gotta answer it.
Okay.
To know you a little bit better, if we could have one piece of solid, tangible information.
Wait, Eric, are you trying to dox her? Is that why you want to know this information?
Listen, ever since I was a child, I've been looking for another pool. And I've always wanted to go back to it. And I think that anybody I meet could be the one that has the pool that brings me back to the childhood that I lost.
You want to go to a pool. There's the Ramada Inn probably has a pool at your hotel. Did you guys check?
Don't say that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. Disregard that, Eric. Just drink up, Eric. Go ahead and keep drinking. Forget what I said. We don't have to talk so much.
Pool. There's a pool.
That's what I thought. So anyways, Reed and Rocks, can we get you to just say one thing about yourself, kind of personal or otherwise, just so we get to, we're all hanging out and drinking and you know what? Cheers. I'm going to open up another beer. Hold on one second, but go ahead. Weed and Rocks, tell me about yourself.
I mean, should anyone explain themselves on the internet?
Right. Okay. That's fair.
How about this? How about like a little Q&A? You like Sublime?
Probably.
You like fish tacos?
Who doesn't?
You want to come over?
Okay.
You want to tell me your IP address?
I'll give you my real address. Ocean.
Ocean? That's your address is Ocean?
You follow the ocean, you follow the waves, you get to me, baby. Okay,
that's fair. That makes no sense, but I think you live on a boat or either on the beach. So why are you? Can I ask if you're not gonna say anything personal about yourself, Weed and Rocks? Can I ask you why you're so private? Fucking gross.
Oh, did you guys hear that?
Shut up.
Sorry.
Well, I never.
Well, who wouldn't want to keep their privacy during a quarantine?
I see what you're saying. Because of the quarantine, we're losing rights and we're losing privileges by the government. The government is taking away things and controlling more of us, and that's what you're protesting against. Is that true?
Does everything got to be a goddamn protest?
Does everything have to be a fuck? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
There he is. Ooh.
No, I didn't
lost your cool there, huh?
I did. No, I'm sorry.
Why are you so mad? Why are you so mad?
You know what? It has to do a lot with my father, but you know what? I will not get into that right now. That's not for me to do.
Adam, you can talk to me. I'm in the room.
What?
You can talk to me. I'm in the Zoom.
You're not my dad, Eric.
Adam, I'm your father. Come on.
This is not established canon. I don't.
It makes sense. I see it in the hair.
Adam,
He's your dad.
I believe that.
We do have similar hair. If we.
Adam, I know this quarantine that we should all be protesting is taking a toll on everybody, but did you really forget that I'm your father?
I didn't forget. Why you guys are unraveling? You think I'm your son?
Oh, I'm cool as a cucumber.
Talk to Puppy. Talk to Puppy.
I don't appreciate this. I can't right now. Actually, we're getting another call in right now. Somebody's joining the Zoom meeting. Guys, this is popping off. This is doing great.
Yes, hello. My name is Lester Pips. I'm here to tell you about something very important, which is that I'm doing a show myself called Apocalypse Tips with Lester
Hey,
Pips.
hey, hold on. Quick plug in there. Wow, throwing a quick plug in there. Hi, Lester.
That's why I'm coming on to other people's Zoom meetings to let them know they can see my show. You know,
you hack as well. We also have another hacker. I guess apparently it is true what they say. Zoom is not safe, guys. Don't use Zoom.
Yeah, no, not safe. You know, who's the other hacker?
Weed and Rocks is another hacker.
Weed and Rocks. I see your name there. And so you've been hacking around, huh? You've been hacking around. You've been going into those other chats. That's smart. You trying to plug something?
What do I need to plug? Why would anyone plug anything right now?
Okay.
Well, it's not like we're going outside.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I'll tell y'all something. I've been listening to the show a little bit, not enough to remember that you was a hacker, but just a little bit, and I can tell all of you need help. Okay, and that's what I do. Apocalypse Tips is my show. Y'all want some help? Who wants help?
You know what? Is anybody?
I'll take some weed.
Oh, I don't have any. This is a fake background. See, what I do is, I'm in a bunker of my own, and I don't want people to think that there's space for them in it, which there is. But I'm hiding it so they can't see it and think they want to join me.
Right.
Because look, I got room in my bunker for two things: my son, any of his friends, my wife, Dr. John if he came back from the dead, but he can't because he's dead, and a fully functioning Popeyes Louisiana kitchen restaurant.
Wow. I was going to say before the Popeyes part that it was a big bunker, but that now I know it for sure is a big bunker.
Yeah, I've been digging for a long time.
It's not
It's
the
in
size
the
of
Whole city.
One at a time, fellas. What were you saying, Lester?
Oh, yeah, I've been digging it for a long time, since 2005 when I became an adult.
Yeah, we're the same. Does that mean we're the same age? I turned 18 in 2005.
I didn't turn 18 in 2005. I became an adult. I became aware that I needed to be doomsday prepping. That's what I consider adulthood.
And how old?
It's like, but we call that like our first time because I became an adult at 14 with my couch.
That is just.
You realize that your couch. Oh, I get it. You're not doing a. You're not treating adulthood the same way as me. You're talking about sex, huh?
Come back.
Well, I never.
Come back.
Yeah, I was waiting for that one, Pete. How old were you then when you were quote unquote an adult by your standards?
Well,
Lester?
let's see. That was 2005, and I was born in 1978, so I would be about 27. Yeah.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow. That is.
I was working as video coordinator for the LSU football Tigers, and then Hurricane Katrina hit, and I was like, ooh, time to focus my life on making sure none of these disasters affect my family again.
Did you say the LSU football Tigers?
Uh-huh.
Is that a football team or is that Tigers that are somehow connected to football?
Yeah.
Come on now. That's the LSU football team, Louisiana State. You know it.
Oh, that wasn't part of my general
Tigers.
phrasing.
Nor my wave pool time.
I'm going to have to take a pause right now because I'm noticing my co-host Ed seems a little upset. Ed, what's going on, bud?
Nothing, babe. I'm chilling.
What's up, baby?
Just reevaluating. Nothing. Just reevaluating my life. You know. I think Chatty Daddy and then Weed and Rocks and then Lester Pips has really made me realize something.
What are they?
You should take off those glasses because they're awful.
Not us.
He's not prepared for the apocalypse.
Eric and Pete wildly getting left out of that, and I'm not going to be offended.
Not us.
I never.
No, well, I mean, Pete and Eric, they're my beautiful muses. You know, they enlighten my life, and I can never say anything bad about them. You know, but with Chatty Daddy, Weed and Rocks, and Lester Pips also, they just made me realize that I'm in a podcast and I should pay more attention because I was just daydreaming.
What were you daydreaming about?
I was just daydreaming about what I'm gonna do after, you know. What I'm gonna
Oh,
eat.
that's a good question, actually.
You know, I've been eating my cuties, but you know, I can only eat so many cuties.
Hey, is your dad
before they go to
Rocky?
my booty. Nah, hey, is your dad fucking dumb, dude?
Wow.
No, he's an accountant.
Yeah, it sounds dumb to me.
Wow.
Must be
I'm
really
sorry. I'm
disappointed.
sorry. I'm angry. It's just been a rough day. Cherie said no. The Long Island came up. It's been a tough day.
Edward, I understand. I mean, I understand that you perhaps have issues with your father. I mean, me and Adam are going through similar things.
We're not. No, we're not. Yeah, you're not my dad. I'm easily 5 years older than you.
Oh my God!
Eric.
Hey, are you his dad?
Eric, I'm
Yes.
easily 5 years older than you. Though I
Yeah,
do.
they are.
I could be your dad in some weird universe. I could be your
Whoa.
dad.
And then I'm all your guys' dads because my name is Chatty Daddy.
Okay. You know, first
You
off,
have a recipe for an at-home DNA test if you're interested. You each have to do it separately and then send it to the same database, and then they'll tell you if you's dad and kiddo.
now you said recipe. Now that
Yeah,
what,
sure did.
what's that? What do you mean by that?
Recipe? A recipe is
Sure,
like
it's
a
a
list of
recipe.
things.
A recipe
Yeah, the
for
recipe is like a list of things.
right? Yeah.
No, I will say that the way that I think
wish you
is
would.
mostly
I wish you would say it.
Yeah, I will say. The way that I think is mostly in terms of the recipe and all necessary ingredients to making Popeye's Louisiana spicy chicken strips. So sometimes I'll use the word recipe to mean any sort of thing that I need it to. And in this case, when I say recipe, I do mean I know a link where you can go. It's called 23andMe.
Okay, so it's almost like
That's what I meant.
recipe is to you as Smurf is to Smurfs, is what you're saying.
I have never seen a Smurf, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
That's fair enough. Well, you know, so Ed actually needs help. It seems like.
I would love to help him.
Yeah, is there Ed? Are you willing to get some help from our nice friend now, Lester Pips?
I mean, I'm willing to hear him out.
Yeah, let's hear.
Follow the advice. I think my defining character trait is just, you know, just fucking dementia.
Oh shit.
And I think if I were to listen to him, it would cure it.
Ed, you're too young for dementia. You're too young for dementia.
No, here
Listen,
we go again.
Here
we go again.
Listening to my voice does not cure dementia. I'm so sorry to say. I wish it did. I wish I was a magic power, but I am not a magic power. I'm just a man.
I think I'm just going crazy.
I also wish I were a magic power.
Wouldn't it be nice?
It would be nice.
It would be nice. Yeah. Yes, that is true.
If I could have any magic power of all the magic powers that is out there, it would be to be able to snap like Thanos, but instead of having everything disappear, I would just make a lot of Popeye's Louisiana spicy chicken strips up here.
I love that. Mine would be I would snap just like Thanos, but everybody's wine glass would be full.
Wow, that is nice. Wow, that would be a good thing for your shows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it would be great. Oh my gosh.
Stacey would save the whole show.
Yes.
It would save.
And then
it would save it.
Are we doing superpowers?
Yeah. What's your superpower?
Started yet?
And then I would snap my fingers, and then that girl's number.
Oh
wow. Weed and Rocks. Just so you know, Weed and Rocks. We don't condone anything he said. And he fell asleep. He's asleep now, I think.
Sounds about right.
So Weed and Rocks. What superpower would you want?
Probably to fly. None of this snapping my fingers. Just want to fucking do it.
Oh, you want to fly, not to be a fly, is what I'm understanding.
Snap my fingers, become a fly.
Snap my fingers, become a bumblebee.
You know, I'm hearing that a lot of you guys like to tell people what to do rather than listen to what people want to do.
You know, I will say this. You said a personal thing about yourself because you said you wanted to fly, so you've been got. Now we know who you are. We're looking on your IP address. Look for the SWAT team. Lester, can I, before we go to our final kind of section of the show here, why are you so in love with the chicken place?
The Louisiana popcorn chicken?
Yeah.
How about you get your chick trip? Cause I mean, come on now, you never had a better spicy chicken than that one there, have you?
You're right. That is a pretty good one. Actually, there's a pretty nice local spot where I'm at that I enjoy. I don't know where you are. It's great. It's got spicy. There's sliders. There's popcorn.
I don't need to know flavors or other options. I just need to hear about how them spicy chicken strips taste.
The spicy chicken strips. They actually don't have spicy chicken strips.
Well, there you go. I mean, come on, you walked yourself right into that one.
That is fair. That is fair.
I mean, think about it. Popeyes, like, if you're trying to think about how you're gonna make people remember how great Louisiana is after an apocalypse, what you gonna put in the bunker to make sure they remember?
I'm sorry.
All kinds of options, but there's really only one. It's Popeye Louisiana chicken strip.
Can you repeat the question? I didn't. There's a lot to unpack there. Oh, well, can you repeat that statement?
I'll repeat it. I'll repeat what I said. I said, come on, if you're trying to think about what you're going to put in the bunker to make sure people after an apocalypse remember Louisiana, you got a lot of options, but there's really only one option. It's Popeye Louisiana.
Dude, now do all Louisiana people say Popeye's spicy chicken Louisiana chicken strips? Kind of like.
I don't know why you can't say it.
I don't think you can either, to be fair. Anyways, we're coming to the close of the show, and Lester, thank you so much for joining. Go ahead and we're not at plugs yet, so I will say this. We're gonna do a little thing to close out the show called Ask Reddit. I'm gonna ask you guys a Reddit question that was popular. And Eric Pastor, who has been on the show before, does not like the public freakout video, so we're not going to do that. That
was my first protest.
Yes, that was your first protest. I remember that.
I know you're trying to keep the show rolling, but I got to say, protesting COVIDs. I mean, come on.
I'm trying not to judge so much. Eric and Pete are very close friends of mine, so
I'm not David. I just don't want COVID.
I'm not Larry. I'm not David. I just don't want COVID.
What does that have to do with Curb? That's a Curb Your Enthusiasm reference for some reason. Anyways, okay.
What's that?
It was kind of a blend of that and our protest of COVID.
I see. And you're also protesting Larry David.
Yes, absolutely.
Always.
It's important to make sure the world knows you're not Larry David. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so let me ask you guys this. According to Reddit, this is a very popular question. What's the most blatant case of favoritism you've ever witnessed? Lester, why don't you go first?
Oh, this is so easy for me because it's happened to me recently once a week. Every week on my show, I know we're not at plugs yet, so I won't say what it is, but every week on my show, I call a Popeyes Louisiana chicken franchise location and ask them for the recipe and all necessary ingredients to them Popeyes chicken, and they won't give it to me. And recently, the last few weeks, they're not even answering. I'm saying their call-in line is expressing favoritism against me.
I see. So you're saying because maybe they're so busy because of the coronavirus, you think there's maybe doing favoritism for other customer service needs?
I think they put my number on a list and said, "Do not answer this man." That's opposite favoritism. It's negative. It's unfavoritism. I've been unfavorited.
That makes sense. Let's move on to Weed and Rocks. What's the most blatant example of favoritism you've seen before?
Probably when I hacked into the University of Riverside's Zoom conference. They were talking about whether to shut down the schools. This was way before lockdown even happened.
What?
And I just happened to tweet it out that they were eventually going to lock down, and then they just kind of, blamed me for everything, I guess.
And so because they blamed you, that you feel like other hackers were favorited? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I feel that the people that were sent after me to blame me were favorited over what I had to say.
Okay.
So you committed a crime and you were caught.
Yes. Again.
Also, they had the whole school on a Zoom chat. That's amazing.
Sure. Let's say that.
I mean, Pete and I committed crimes almost every day in our protest of COVID-19.
What you are doing currently is a crime. It's called breaking and entering. and destruction of property.
Without a crowbar.
Okay, I'm still bringing that back. You know, and Eric, again, I didn't mean to bring up any ill will between the two of you guys, and I hope you guys don't fight anymore before we end the show.
It's okay, son.
But I'm going to move on to Chatty Daddy, who I think is stone cold asleep. So I'm just going to move on again to Ed, and then we'll close it out with Eric and Pete. Ed, what's the favorite version? Your favorite? What's a blatant version of favoritism you've seen before?
Year was like 2007, and me and my friend Silver, we would carpool to high school together. And then I remember I added him to my top 4 on MySpace, and he didn't back. And I think it was because I wasn't his favorite neighbor, and I'm still hurt to this day. So Silver, I love you, but I'm still hurt.
His name is Sober.
No, Silver.
Silver. That's still weird.
Like
That's
the metal. His name is Silver Silva.
It's actually crazier.
His name is Silver Silva. That's a completely real name.
That is wild. Shout out to Silverman. Pete and Eric, which one of you would like to answer the question first?
I'm happy to go.
Go ahead.
You guys are so polite. Truly, you were raised a gentleman, Pete and Eric.
That's what you get when you have one person raised as a gentleman and one person raised in a way.
So the clearest example of favoritism I've experienced is when I've gone to my local ice cream shop and asked, hey, can I try a couple samples? Because they got a lot of ice cream there. And so I would try a Rocky Road, a cookie dough, and you know what? I always land on the gold-plated chocolate, my favorite.
The favoritism is from you?
That was a great example.
That's my favorite. That is an example of my favorite.
That's okay. All right, Eric, go ahead, please.
Well, I could tell you a story about how the number of times that I've been caught licking things.
I wish you wouldn't, because that would be committing a crime.
Favoritism has been used against me, but you know what the most true glaring example of favoritism is that I've ever seen?
Oh my God. So serious.
It's how much I love you, Adam.
Oh,
little baby boy.
Oh, Eric, thank you so much.
I know you're going through a tough time because you don't remember that I'm your dad.
okay. All right.
You remember. You're gonna come to me and we're gonna hug.
Okay, you're not my dad, but if you were my dad,
hey,
and we see that they're hugging.
If I could interrupt for just a second.
Go ahead,
Adam,
Lester.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
One of the saddest things to me about this situation with the COVIDs is that I don't get to see my son as much. So I don't think you should talk to your dad that way.
Okay, he's not my dad. Clearly, is it the hair? Is that what people are confused about? I'm not sure. All right. Well,
honestly, he keeps flaking in and out, so I'm not sure. I haven't got a good look at him.
He does keep kind of fading into the background, like Marty McFly's father. Oh, shit.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
All right. Well, technically this is the end of Finger Guns Comedy. So anybody that's not trying to hang out and join the virtual hangout, you're more than welcome to leave. But also, everybody watching from home right now, please go. There's a link in the comments on the Finger Guns Comedy page. Please join. You're welcome to join and hang out. That we're literally just going to hang out on air right now and chat. Are you raising your hand right now? Or is that some sort of like maniacal finger twirling that's happening right now? Weed and Rocks.
We're going to have to keep asking questions.
Okay. Just a yes or no. It was just a yes or no. That's not even a personal one. Anyways, everybody out there, go into the comments right now. I literally put the link into the Zoom comments. This is going to be either an epic fail, because who knows how many people are actually watching, but you're more than welcome to join. I will accept it. I will accept your invitation to come in. In the meantime, while that's happening, I do want to thank Ed and for coming on, Lester Pips for coming on, Weed and Rocks coming on, but most importantly, Pete Burns and Eric Pastor, who played some fantastic music, which we didn't actually get to the second song. I'm just realizing that right now. We totally forgot. So while we're waiting for maybe the next person to come on, Pete, would you like to play your new track?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes, I'm so sorry that was something we slated and I skipped ahead on it.
Another encore?
No disrespect to you guys, but I'm just gonna go. The only music I'm willing to listen to is Dr. John.
All right, well, Lester, thank you so much.
Thank you, Lester.
It looks like Chatty Daddy is waking up right now. Chatty Daddy, are you there?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh no, we're getting a new person joining the chat right now. Who could it be? Somebody is joining. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, okay, this is a new song. What's this one called, Pete?
This is called Atlantis. It's gonna be the first song on my.
Oh wow.
Yes. All right, Kate. We're doing a little screening party of that. Pete, say the name of this one more time.
Wait, what is this?
This is Pete's new song,
Oh.
debuting live right now.
When slipping down the stairs, all the years we met out, gone with the summer air. It wasn't wrong. If the bells ring out loud and silence a memory,
Oh my goodness. That
Fuck,
was
that was hot.
so good. Oh yeah.
Holy shit, babe.
Not.
Oh man. Oh, looks like your computer. Are you still? Here we go. How about that? There we go. Oh yeah, that was
Holy
awesome,
shit,
man.
babe. I'm gonna take off my glasses for that. Listen, I know we're doing a comedy podcast. Thank God that's over.
I know.
That's
Yeah.
serious shit.
Let's
Hot
get
damn, that was
serious, buddy. Oh,
good.
Pete, that was just so
fuck.
good. Pete.
Yeah, that was
What?
really good.
I have such a fucking like sweet spot in my heart for like songs with like ocean sounds in it.
Yeah,
God
that was really
damn.
nice.
Yes.
Wait, we do have
Well,
another
you-
person called DOC on the chat right now that muted themselves.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm here.
Oh
There's
Jesus.
been a problem in the future. Okay,
Okay.
I had to come back.
Okay.
We lost track. Here he is. Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Okay, well,
no.
it's Doc from Back to the Future. Speaking of dads and fading away in the background, Doc is joining us.
Yeah. I had to come because somebody went missing from the future or the
What?
past. It's Eric Pastor. I found you.
Oh fuck. This is fucking amazing.
Oh wow, we got another person joining. I'm sorry, it's gonna be chaos, y'all. Who else is joining right now? They're joining, but Doc, go ahead and explain yourself a little bit more for the listeners while this other person is joining
I was
us.
in the past, right? And I was there with my friend Eric Pastor, and then he went back to the future without me to find his son, he said. And I lost track of him. I lost him. But now I found him. I came back to the future on my own, and here he is. Eric, did you find your son?
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
I
So
found him.
wait.
Adam, this is my son. I'm so sorry I didn't recognize you.
this all makes sense. This all makes sense, Eric. That's why you're younger than me and still think of I'm your son. Is because you're from the
Adam,
future.
We're part of the same timeline.
God damn it! No, Doc, he's literally giving you an out here.
I went back to the past with Doc.
Yeah.
With Doc
No.
to make sure that your birth happened, Adam.
Okay,
That's right.
Eric, you're too young to be my dad. The only way possible, and Doc almost gave it to you, is if you were from the
I
future
really tried.
and travel back.
You tried.
Happy 420, everybody. I'm actually going to smoke my pen right now. So anybody else doing that? Kate, thank you for joining the show. And we're waiting for, there looks like another friend is at least joining the Zoom right now. Maybe she's muted herself. So,
Whoa.
Kate, tell us about yourself. That's enough that I need to know.
I was really focused and I didn't see if they were coming up. Did you see the O's?
Yes, I saw the O's.
Okay, good.
Oh wait, okay. We do have another person from the Dope Women podcast. We have Nadine. Is this Nadine Bedrosian? Is that
Yes.
is this somebody
sorry,
else?
Let me adjust here.
Yo, that's a 10 out of 10 outfit.
I know.
Einstein's here. Cool.
That's not Einstein.
Classy.
That's the Doc.
It's me, Doc. What's that, Marty? Oh, I gotta go.
Bye, Doc.
This is she.
He just reminded me so much of Rick and Morty. That hair just reminded me so much of Rick and Morty.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought it was more Rick for a second.
I
to be
did
honest
too.
with
I
you.
did too. And I was gonna be like, "Oh fuck, I gotta go. I can't handle this." But now that
think
he's gone, thankfully,
someone-
you can say.
Does someone not have headphones in? Because I feel like there's a feedback situation happening.
I don't hear one at all.
No.
No.
I mean, I'm not wearing headphones.
Oh, it's just literally everyone talking at the same time.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Welcome to
Okay,
Finger
got
Guns
it.
Comedy, the
Cool.
virtual hangout.
Just catching up.
Are we still talking to Chatty Daddy, or who are we talking to now?
It's me.
Somewhere.
Oh, it's Steve.
Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
How's it going?
You could tell because
Yeah, see, I literally just heard myself saying what I just said. So someone doesn't have headphones in, and I think it's Steve and these two dudes, Pete.
Pete and Eric.
No, Steve has him. Then Pete.
But don't worry, it's definitely us.
Yeah, that makes it impossible for me to have any idea what's going on.
Well, sorry, Pete and Eric. What you were gonna say?
Give another encore to play.
Give an encore to play.
Oh.
Oh my God, Amelia!
Thank
I was
you.
like, "Who's that pretty girl?" And then I was like, "Oh shit!"
Before we get too far on the stream and stuff, Pete, Eric, thank you so much for joining the show. Please stop quarantining things, or please stop protesting the quarantine, and come back to Los Angeles because you're doing something very illegal and unsafe.
No.
We feel similarly, except please stop quarantining. Get out.
All right,
I
guys.
agree. I'm Pete Booch and Eric Cooch. I'm coming right to you. I agree. I'm on my way. I'll see everyone later.
We'll see you in a bit.
And Adam?
Yes.
Adam, I will stop protesting this quarantine the moment you stop protesting being my son.
Okay, I'm your son,
Love
so
it.
please stop protesting it.
Please stop.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Stop! We're coming.
We're coming.
We have to play a show. The past.
Okay, a second encore. All right, I guess we'll kick you out. I'll kick you out so you can make a dramatic entrance. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.
That was a great exit.
They flew away, guys. They flew away in the bar. Ed left. Ed's not here anymore.
Yeah, he said he was leaving.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I was focusing on the show. It's not Amelia. You're Amelia now, yeah?
Yeah, I figured everyone's dropping their characters, so.
Well,
yeah,
not everyone.
Holy fucking shit, you guys. I just realized that I had the Facebook Live playing in a different window. So there wasn't a problem at all.
Technology.
I fucking love it.
Technology. How are you doing, Nadine Dope Women?
Yo, I'm faded as fuck, but I'm good.
You started smoking, huh?
Dude, I've literally been smoking since 4:00 in the morning because I woke up in the middle of the night.
Oh no!
Out of fucking nowhere and was wide awake because fucking quarantine is fucking with my circadian rhythm, and my ass was up, and I was like, eyes wide the fuck open, just like fully awake, and I didn't get tired until like 5:30, and I was like, God damn it, I'm not going to take a goddamn nap right now. And so here we are, and so I just kept smoking, and I started smoking at 4:00 in the morning, so I was like, maybe it'll make me fall asleep, and guess what? It didn't, but it helped calm down my anxiety. So
rude.
Nice. Well, I mean, weed is a very important thing that's happening right now on the show. Oh, hello. It's just is it just Ezra?
Parter.
Yeah, it's me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sorry,
this is Ezra Parter. He is a fantastic comedic actor and writer, and friend of the show. How you doing, man?
Good. Yeah, I saw the open call. Figured I should jump in.
Yeah.
You know, I was really looking forward to somebody else named Rick join the chat, but never.
Oh yeah,
didn't
it just
unmute.
felt like since Ed was gone, Rick shouldn't come. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, but.
Oh, that was hilarious. Well, thank you guys for hanging out and chilling. Who's all drinking? Who's all? Is anybody...
I forgot my tequila in the other room.
Go grab it. Amelia, how are you doing on alcohol?
I'm actually going to stop. We actually have takeout nights here at my house.
It's
so
takeout nights? Wow, Amelia, thank you so much for doing the show and hanging out. We'll see how long we go. We'll see how long we go tonight. But thank you so much for joining.
Yes.
Yeah.
Super fun stuff. Bye, Amelia. Ezra, did I see a whole ass wine bottle right now?
Yeah, it's just there's like one cup left, but yeah. I mean, when Rick was coming on, I think it made sense, but
with the wine bottle.
Yeah, I was gonna do Rick and Morty, you know,
to drink
like,
more.
Drink and burp, but then it wasn't specifically being rude to Ed, so it didn't seem as fun.
Why did he leave? What did he?
I didn't even hear him leave.
What did he even do? What was he doing?
He
I don't know.
left.
I live with him, so I think he's upstairs.
Go yell at him.
Like, what else are you doing? That's so important.
What are you busy doing, bro?
I'm deciding to
I
sit.
think-
I'm deciding to sit down. Oh, and Kate's doing her makeup. That's good.
I took it off earlier so I could kiss the cat.
Oh my god, amazing.
So now I'm
Ezra,
applying.
have you met Kate here? This is my wife, Kate.
Well, we've met sort of before.
yes.
Yeah,
I was Jessica.
that's right.
Oh,
my
right.
God.
Yes, that's right.
That's right. That was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's great.
I will try to remind myself to start talking to the audience because we are still technically live. But
Are we?
Right.
because Ezra, you didn't get a chance to actually plug your show when it
That's
was.
true.
So
I work for Lester Pips. I'm his publicist. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Sure.
Assistant. Lester's show is every Sunday at 7:00 on the Pack Theater's Twitch channel. And, Adam and Kate were guests on the first one.
It was
And
so
God,
fun.
it was fun.
We played a Finger Guns character and a new character. I played Jason OTA. And then we played
That was Jessica Pod.
Jessica Pod. So good.
Yeah, it was so good.
Steve,
Yes.
your mouth is wide open in surprise right now. What's going on, bud?
My computer is glitching like crazy, and I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
your
You
audio.
You sound like a robot right
You
now.
sound like
Go
a
get your
robot.
shit together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave. Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Come back.
He's
Come
like,
back.
"That's
Come
my
back
out. Goodbye. Thank you.
Oh my God,
Bye.
yeah, you're wrong.
though.
Is there like any way for us to get like questions from people that are watching? Is that a thing,
yes,
or
we
no?
can. We can definitely do
Go on
that.
live.
Let me go tweet out to the.
Ezra, you didn't get a chance to.
I want like the
Somebody's
most
listening to it again.
random.
I could definitely hear myself through your speakers right now.
I want like either would you rather's or like
Well, we can definitely
like,
truth or
where's
dares.
the
You guys want to play truth or
Wait, I
dare?
have a hot
place
take.
you've done an illegal drug.
I have a hot take really quick before we do that because it's
Do it.
Finger Guns comedy.
Yes. Ooh, I love it. Hot take.
Oh, hot take.
My hot take since I was just on Facebook, doing the Facebook things. My hot take is that you better be really passionate about the group you invite me to like. Like, I am
Ooh,
over being recommended to like 40,000 groups every month. And
Ugh.
it's stupid.
Okay, well,
That's a big number,
I
but
feel like this is a personal attack. I recently started a group called Social Distance and Entertainment, and I am currently
that
trying
was like
to plug
days
on.
ago.
Ew, you
I'm
didn't invite
talking-
me to it. What the fuck?
I did actually, so because
Oh.
you denied it.
You
I probably saw that. I was like, what is that? I don't know.
No, it wasn't yours.
If it says Adam Macias invited you, then I probably would have looked at it.
Well, that's
Here's the thing: you don't create a bunch of groups. You, I know, like are part of a bunch of groups, but you don't just create a bunch of groups and invite me.
Yes,
That's not fucking true. I've gotten like 4 fucking Instagram invites from this dick. Fucking Finger Guns and fucking
Oh yeah.
I think she froze.
and
She
fucking
This was like 2 years ago. I will vouch.
and yeah, I guess that's it. Never mind. I take it back.
Hey Kate, can you lean your laptop up so we can see the whole part of your face?
We want to see your whole head.
Okay. So the whole part of your head. Let's see. So we don't have anything in the comments
Show me
right
your
now.
head.
But
I actually had you guys in speaker view, which was really stupid because I
That
was
was
looking
really
really
stupid.
close to
but
see your
you did
faces.
have a hot take. So let's
had a hot take?
let's hear this hot take.
That was it.
That was it.
Wait. Oh, it was the group. That was it.
Groups. You just
Don't
like,
invite me to
said-
bullshit groups.
You better don't just create a group for like I love crystals when there's like a million other fucking crystal groups out there. Like don't reinvent the wheel. Like let's build bigger things. It's just that's my
Well,
hear you,
shout
but
out to
like-
all the groups out there that are currently that are giving us views from your passive viewing. No shade at all. Sorry,
No.
Ezra, were you going to say something?
Yeah, I'm cool with being invited to any group, but there is a social pressure to accept that I don't like. Like,
yeah,
if you invite me to like something that I don't like, I'm not gonna, and you shouldn't feel bad. But people do feel bad about it, and then I'm like, I guess I have to like this, but I don't want to. And maybe this is all in my head, and nobody really cares what I do. But I think that everybody's insulted if I don't like their shit. So it's like too much.
I care what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are all so like heartfelt. I was like, I definitely ignore 90% of what I receive on Facebook, and I am unapologetic about it. In fact, if someone annoys me with the content that they're posting to any degree, really, depending on the day, I'll unfollow them. No problem. Doesn't matter how often I see them.
It's true that you have a
often.
podcast that you're currently trying to promote now, right?
Yes.
I'm talking about a personal level.
There's a business aspect for sure. I join the groups that I'm business wise in, but like I'm talking friends of friends that like invite me to random groups when it's like this is not like I don't know.
I respect the hustle. I'm just like
I respect it, but don't feel bad when I'm like, nah. Just don't feel bad. It's the guilt thing, Ezra. It's the guilt thing.
And I don't feel bad if someone doesn't want to listen to my shit. If they're not into it, that's fine. Go live your life, boo.
100%.
Go listen to fucking race car bullshit. I don't care. I'm gonna do my shit.
I do feel bad. I need everyone to like it.
I mean, as long as people are enjoying it, that's I'm totally fine with that. But speaking of that, this is a perfect segue. What made you ghost a friend? Who wants? Does anybody have any particular issues regarding that?
If they're a dick.
No, specifically.
Hold on, but are we talking about ghosting like you were supposed to hang out and you just never followed up?
No,
or are we talking
up,
about like you stopped being their friend, you just stopped you ignored them?
Yes. I guess the question should be rephrased. And Ezra, if you wouldn't mind going first, if you don't mind, have you ever, and if so, what made you ghost a friend?
Yeah, I used to hang out with the same crew in college. Like we lived together, we did everything together, we hung out, and now I don't see any of them really, except one of them once in a while. And that happened because like there wasn't any specific instigating moment, but just like I didn't want to. We were party bros, all we did was party together. And then I was like, I think I'm not gonna drink as hard as you guys anymore, so I moved out, and then just gradually, like, that's still their life and it's not mine, and that's that.
So it had to do basically with lifestyle. Yeah
exactly.
I get that.
And I did say I told them I was gonna be in comedy, and one of them's like, don't you have to be funny for that? And that got a big laugh from all of them. And I'm like, I don't need your bullying bullshit. I'm out of here. No, we were still friends after that.
But fuck them. Fuck
I remember it, so it obviously mattered.
Oh,
we got a cat. We have a cat in the midst.
Maybe cat.
She's climbing. Those people.
Kate, who have you ever, and what made you ghost a friend?
Gosh, there's been a couple instances, but maybe the one that's most impactful was if like a true friend, if it's like a real friendship you want to hold above everything else, and you don't let business or personal like things that happen in other projects you may have, like don't let that overcome the friendship, because the friendship started first.
Are you telling us a story, or are you giving people advice?
Yeah, it sounds like you're being so vague. You're being so vague it turned into a metaphor or something.
No.
What do you want from me?
Oh, it's 420, y'all. I didn't do enough.
I see why I was asked to go first.
Well, Nadine, what about you?
Ghosting a friend.
Have you ever? Let's start with that. Have you ever?
Have I ever? I had an instance in my head. Yes, I have. And it was because I would only hang out with them in like late at night, and we would like smoke weed until 2:00 in the morning. Mm-hmm. And we would always go to someone's house, like in someone's backyard or whatever. And then one day they spent the night at my place and literally didn't get out of bed until 1:00 in the afternoon. And I had to get them out of bed, and they were like, "Oh, okay, I'll get up." And instantly I was like, "Goodbye. Never. Nope. Never again."
Ew.
And I just like stopped talking to them, and they would like be like, "Hey, let's hang out." And I think I just didn't respond, and they did it twice, and that was it. But I was like, you don't fucking, and I was still living with my parents at the time. Like we were young. I was like 18, 19 years old,
And
you know?
so
like,
you're saying because
I
they
fucking sleep in my fucking sister's old bedroom at my fucking parents' house and wake up all grungy at 1 p.m. after I came in here 3 times to get your ass up. Like,
so
Yeah.
this person was so stoned that they woke up late. How late did you guys stay up the night before?
no, this is just who they were. Like
Right.
they were the kind of person that would wake up at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you know, and I was always
Right.
like the wake up at 10 a.m., you know, even back then.
I'm just trying to get like a general like how lazy this person is. How late did you guys go to sleep the night before?
I mean, probably like 2 or 3. Like, there's no way it was not a special night. It wasn't like
which
we
is
were up
average
until
for like a
5, 6
20-year-old.
o'clock in the morning. Like, yeah, exactly. Like even now, like we go to bed at 2 or 3, and I'm like,
Well, your
you know, I
circadian
hate myself,
rhythms are all
but I'm
messed
up in the
up,
morning.
clearly. Well, that's okay. That makes sense.
That's valid.
Deuces.
That's
Ooh,
valid. I guess like
this might
yeah,
be
I've
fun.
done
Sorry, go ahead.
Fun fact: it was a fucking couple too. So I was like, "Get your fucking nasty asses up."
Oh, they were staying up late to do some stuff. That's
They
probably
stayed
why.
extra late. And then,
That's what I was like. If that's the case, like, which is fine, but like, you should have said something so that like I know I'm gonna change the sheets anyways. But like, anyway, it was just
I
all
guess
bad.
afterwards, yeah. Beforehand, just be like, hey, just so you know what we're gonna do.
They changed the
I'm
sheets.
fine with that. If you just tell me like, is it cool? And I'll be like, yeah, just like.
Oh yeah, asking permission would have been nice. I was picturing it as more like a hey, like.
Oh, by the way.
Oh
By
my
the way.
god.
Asking permission.
Well, that's brings in
What
the
about
next.
you, Adam?
Sorry, what did you say?
What about you?
Oh,
Yeah.
Have I? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I guess no one's ever turned these back to me. Thank you for saying that.
Really?
Really? Oh my god.
No.
We're gonna do that.
Man, you
for
should
every
have had
single
me
one.
on every week, like I told you to a long time ago.
Oh shit.
I might do
out.
that. I might do that. Don't tempt me. Well, so I guess have I ever ghosted a friend? Man, it's almost like I should have prepared for this, considering it should have come up to me. Have I ghosted a friend? Yes, 100%. But it's only because they ghosted me first. So does that count? Does that count?
I don't know. Does it count? It's a mutual
Yeah,
ghost.
I mean it
Oh,
counts.
you know what it
ghosted
is?
them. It didn't say like
I have ghosted a friend
the first
who
one.
had allied themselves with a friend of mine that ghosted me. I guess that makes sense. And they were like, I was like, this isn't cool what the both of you are doing, even though you're not like you're not doing it, but you're like being cool with this person that did do it. So I'm out. Goodbye. It's kind of like the same thing you
That's loyalty. I'm with you on that.
Yeah. Oh, we got Steve back. Hello, Steve.
He's back, and he has a growth around his neck.
Fucking loyalty. I'm gonna get another beer.
Oh, thank you.
Fucking loyalty. Steve, how do you feel about loyalty? Go.
It works when it's there, but it doesn't work when it's not there.
Wow, profound.
We were just talking to a question. As a AKA
Good one,
answering
Adam.
a question.
You sound like an immigrant. We were talking to a question, and then we had tea.
It's
You
the
want
one. It's
tea
the
or coffee.
It's the one time anybody has ever confused me for an immigrant. Because I'm so.
I mean,
white.
not confused, but sounds like for sure. Still the first time, I'm sure.
Wow. Still just burning me. Anyways, Steve.
Hashtag 420, right?
Steve, we were just talking about, have you ever, and if so, why did you ghost a friend?
Did I ghost a friend? I think the closest thing would be my friend Josh,
Ooh, a name drop there.
Yeah, it's only because so this is a whole crazy story.
Josh,
All right.
too.
And it's not like I ghosted him. I'm just acting like I don't know he's back. He went to New York for 6 months. This started in January, on my birthday actually. And he got back apparently like a month and a half later, but he never told me he got back. I found out from someone else that he's back and he hasn't hit me up. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna act like you're still in New York.
Wow. That is wild.
That's ghosting though, because he didn't hit you up and you didn't ignore him. And I feel like that's what ghosting is.
Yeah. Other than that, no. I like my friends, and if I have an issue, I just blow it up. You know.
You blow it up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just find an excuse and make shit happen.
Just start like a huge argument.
Yeah.
I love that. Like super dramatic at like a dinner in public.
Yeah, or like date their girlfriend or something.
Oh my God, can you give me a scenario, please?
When have you ever dated one of your friends' girlfriends?
Start to beginning. Where?
Oh fuck! I actually
change the names.
Yeah, change the names.
Okay.
Except for Josh's. Josh is Josh Gad, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Josh Gad.
His best friend Josh Gad from Book of Mormon.
So it's not like I was trying to like stop being friends with this guy, but I found out that he was like a crazy liar. And as soon as I just look at Adam, he knows it. It's because it's someone that most of us, if not all of us, know.
No, Ezra does know her. No.
Yeah. So
I want to figure out who this
is. It is Josh Gad. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's Josh Gad.
In fact, Nadine knows him pretty good.
Yeah. So this guy ended up being like a crazy liar, and he was like dating this girl, and he was like lying and manipulating her, and like she was like, I don't really want a part of this or whatever. And me and her start hanging out more, and like some feelings were involved. But before we started anything, I went to Josh Gad. Like, hey,
I knew it.
Oh fuck! I said his name. I went to Josh Gad and I went, hey, I'm letting you know before it gets out there. I like this person. I'm not gonna tell you how they feel about me. If they want to talk to you about that, that's fine. But I'm telling you that if we start dating or whatever, I want
don't
you
be
to hear from
surprised.
me. And then he was like, yeah, for sure, man. Thank you for telling me. We're gonna be fine. You know, I appreciate you coming to me like a man. And then he like goes up to her and goes like, if you guys start dating, I'm not gonna hang out with either of you guys anymore. I can't be friends with any of you guys. Can't talk to anyone. And so it kind of blew up everything. Plus, we all kind of called him out for being like a crazy liar.
Mission accomplished. Good job.
Damn. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I ended up not dating that girl. So it was really weird. And then they kind of got back together. I don't know. That girl was stupid.
Has any one of you I don't think you do, Nadine, because otherwise we definitely would have talked about this before.
I'm gonna text you.
Okay. Has anybody ever dated a ex of a friend?
No.
Yep.
oh yeah, I guess I didn't mean to put that. Okay.
Wait, was she right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. What? No.
Oh.
Nadine didn't text me anything. I had forgotten that. Well, am I going to put this out there? Kate, should I put this out there or no?
You already started.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Well, Kate and I didn't mean it this way, but and I'm not trying to be offensive at all, but Kate and I started dating because I used to date one of her friends. I didn't.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Not necessarily because of, but there was like a knowing of existence
not because
of that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you because of her.
Right.
I found out later, like, oh, that Adam.
Did I say because?
I don't know.
I can't remember if I did.
He said something, and then I yes-anded her. And
Ezra's more sober than all of us. So
Well,
what
at
I
least
heard
someone's
was
on
that,
it.
was that Kate started dating you because you dated her friend.
okay.
And it
Okay.
wasn't
So I did
because.
say it. I did say because.
Yeah, you guys started dating or seeing each other because you were dating her friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not what I meant.
I don't know if you said this out loud, but I heard specifically it was to get back at her for something. I don't know. Maybe I should.
Oh, definitely not that.
Wow.
Well, it's still
Well,
been.
the original question was, have you ever dated a friend's ex?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the original question.
Nate.
So the answer is still
well,
yes.
Yeah. Kate is clearly that's a yes for me. That's a yes for Kate. What about y'all?
I mean, if you did theater in high school, yeah, you did. You did date someone's ex.
Correct.
Expand on that. What do you mean by that?
You did theater ever. You did.
Yeah. You're theater people are whores. I don't know. Like we're all like whores for each other. It's all bodies and we're all just like making out and
We're
hooking up with each
free.
other. Yeah, we're free-minded and it's a
guess if we're
beautiful
counting
and
high school-
terrifying thing.
Like, I feel like high school almost doesn't count because it is so like, it's so limited. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
No.
None of you reacted to that.
No. I'm actually I'm listening intently. What do you mean?
Oh, okay, because it's like I don't know. I mean, my freshman year, my friend Matt and I basically switched girlfriends. Like, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that. It wasn't like
High
that.
school.
It was
Wingers,
just
baby.
like my girlfriend dumped me for him, and then his girlfriend was sad about that. And we talked about it and started dating, but it was high school, so it's like we didn't.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That is high drama, my friend.
I bet you the
Why are
girls
you
were like, "Oh my
downplaying-
god, this is perfect because we can all still hang out."
Why are you
Probably,
downplaying
yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Okay, so were they also
I don't
friends?
know, because me and Matt were just like really tight the whole time. We're still friends today.
Yeah, yeah.
It
Wow.
didn't seem like weird. It just was like, oh, she likes you more and she likes me more, so cool.
Yeah.
You know what?
Communication.
That is.
I mean,
Sorry, go ahead, Kate.
I feel like friends, like, yeah, like Nadine and I are still friends to this day, and we've possibly dated.
We're Eskimo sisters. Whatever, it happens. You know.
Yeah.
Like, listen, like we're
I'm Eskimo
people.
sisters with a lot of my friends. Not gonna
We're
lie.
people. We've borrowed clothes.
Oh
and
no,
shoes.
we have a special guest coming on the show right now.
Uh-oh.
Somebody else is joining right now. This is
I'm nervous.
This will be fun.
Whoa.
Oh, we got it's a different Scott Harmon than who I thought it was gonna be. It is.
You thought it was gonna be my
You were not expecting the other Scott
I
Harmon.
was
No.
actually.
No.
I was.
No.
He's very
He is on
active. He is
Facebook
very
a lot.
active on Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Scott Harmon, Kate
brother!
Harmon's brother.
I,
How's it going, bud?
What
I'm
up?
disappearing into space right now.
This is unfortunate. We were just talking about dating friends' exes. And
Wow, really?
and unfortunately,
You came
And
in
you
at
were
the
like,
best time.
I should go there.
your ears were a ringing.
Well, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You don't
Do you
have
have
to.
any stories to share with the group about that one?
I'll just. I think I would just feel comfortable listening.
Okay. Tight. Nadine, I just realized something, but I don't think your microphone is actually the one picking up the audio, as far as I can tell.
Oh, you fat fucking whore.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I heard that.
Wow, definitely.
Oh my
That's
God.
rude.
It says fucking, oh, god damn it. Oh,
You got a
shit.
beer, huh?
Let's go ahead
You got
and.
a big old beer, huh?
All right, it should be different now.
Oh yeah,
Is
it
different now?
sounds dope
Fucking
now.
suck a nut. God damn it, Adam. You were supposed to catch that way earlier, man.
Yeah, I just realized it. Anyways,
It's your job.
okay.
Wow. Good
Um,
call.
Just kidding. Good call. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. The most okay. Well, okay. Let's find
Hello.
out one. This might be a fun game. Steve, why don't you go first?
Oh.
For what?
I'm gonna say this. Who is a well-liked TV character that you actually hate?
Ooh.
Oh fuck! I do have one of these. Shit. I can't even think of it right now.
We'll circle back. Oh, we have a Nico.
Hi, Nico Bear.
Apparently it's just Kate's family joining the chat today.
I'm gonna dye my hair like that.
Not surprising.
I should introduce just for the people that you don't know, Scott and Nico. Scott and Nico, this is Steve Sotelo in the blue, and then we have Ezra Parter, aka Ezra Partier, over there in the black shirt there.
I see him right there.
Yep.
Wow.
Hi, Nico Bear.
What's up?
Oh my god.
Probably.
Is that your voice?
Yeah.
Dude, he has a lower voice. Look, he even has whiskers now too. Show him the whiskers. Show him the whiskers.
Don't embarrass him. Don't embarrass him. Don't be annoying. Okay? Don't be annoying.
I will. Man,
it's
this
ASMR.
is what a man has to go through. He has to
ASMR.
shave every
No,
freaking
stop.
day.
Literally stop talking.
Apparently, it's
Nico, I miss you.
Apparently, it's a manly thing to look like a bunch of stars.
Okay, we're gonna eat dinner. Whoa.
Apparently, he knows what being a man's all about.
It's time to dine.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, that was the best replacement ever.
What just happened? This is a 21 and older.
Honestly.
Aw, Nico Bear,
All right,
how
well-
are you?
I'm good. What do you think? I'm gonna dye my hair.
I don't know if we're allowed to have you on here without like a parental consent form signed.
Oh, it's okay. They're downstairs.
Okay.
They consent, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's okay if
Wait,
you
what
say
was
it's
the
okay.
Question again?
Huh?
What was the question again?
I like that
Oh.
sweater.
Thank you. I'm gonna. What do you think? I'm gonna dye my hair,
Don't.
like the same color as Nadine's hair. Right now.
Literally don't do that. That would
What?
look so
No.
stupid.
No,
he
I
wants
have
to go Guy Fieri.
Yeah, Guy Fieri.
No.
I think it'd be pretty sick.
I think like maybe you should just not.
Let me say, as
Just get a
someone
new
who doesn't-
haircut. You don't have to dye your hair. I sound like my mother.
Wait,
Oh,
listen
yeah.
to someone
hold
that's
on,
not
hold
us.
on,
Like,
Ezra.
someone new.
Yeah,
Hold on,
someone
hold
who
on.
doesn't know
It's
you
always
are at
short
any
hair.
connection
Hold on,
to
let
it
let
all.
Ezra go ahead.
That's stupid, man. That's stupid, man. Don't do it. You're gonna be made fun of behind your back at all times.
Well, I mean,
No.
it doesn't even matter.
No.
Like, I'm not even going anywhere.
Yeah, by
Either way.
assholes.
Oh, a quarantine
Yeah.
look. You
Yeah.
talking quarantine?
I'll make
look?
fun of you
Yeah, I'm
your
Do
entire
it, Nico,
time.
because it's not
Well,
that
you know what,
easy to
Adam?
get it to this white level of white. And if you let
Yeah.
someone in your household do it, I
Very different.
guarantee your hair is going to turn yellow. It's not going to turn white because you have to have a very specific chemical mixture with the proper ratios.
I
And then
am
you
the
have to put
chemical
toner
mixture.
and shit
But
on there.
his hair-
No,
his
you
hair is
sound like
already
your mother
almost
right
white,
now.
though. His hair is
Like,
still blonde.
you
though.
are not
All right, let's
skilled. Don't
rein back the
do it.
crosstalk here. Nico and Scotty, are you joining or are you hanging out for a bit?
No, we'll see you later.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you for joining, y'all.
Bye.
Steve, did you think about that character?
Oh, and I think it doesn't work. I don't. Oh, it does work though. I don't like Michael Scott.
Oh, I
From
knew
The
you were
Office.
gonna say somebody from The Office.
I think the show for me worked better when he left, like season 8
Whoa.
on.
That is
I like the,
the hottest take
That's
you've ever
bold.
done, and this is a show that does hot takes.
Yeah.
That is hot.
Damn.
That is.
You guys, thank you
Wow.
for reminding me about hot takes. Thank you.
You have a hot take?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Well, you're welcome. That's at the very least of our job here at Finger Guns Comedy is to remind people of hot takes.
Hey, is it or is it not your
I
whole
think that's the
purpose?
thing.
I mean, like, come on.
It is in the title. Listen, that is
it?
just straight up bozo dumbo crazy, Steve. You're
Wait,
wrong.
why? Why exactly don't you like him?
You're wrong.
Okay.
You're
And
dead
I
wrong.
think it's more okay. I like
Bad
shows that are
comedy.
about group dynamics and stuff like that. And I hate when shows are just focused on one person, and it really felt like that for the longest time. Then afterwards, it had to focus on everyone else because, like, they don't have a central character to write about anymore. That's why I liked those last 2 seasons because it's like we
You
had
think
to deal
the
with.
first 8 seasons was only mainly about Michael Scott?
Well, no, but
Or you
because you
feel
have
like-
like the Jim and Pam storyline, you have Dwight and Angela, you have, but like he was the A plot the whole time, and so no matter what, like everything else were B, C, and D storylines.
Yeah, you're saying that when the head guy falls, everybody else gets more attention, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how that's wrong. I don't like a lot of people. I guess my take would be that a lot of people definitely don't like those seasons because Michael Scott isn't in it. I think it's just as good as the normal show. It's just not Michael Scott centric. What I don't understand and I don't agree about is that the shows are better because of Michael Scott. That is wild, and it seems dramatic, a dramatic choice. And I want you to explain yourself.
Wait, why I think the show became better without Michael Scott?
Yes. You're saying Michael Scott, what you're almost implying, and this is maybe how I'm taking it, is that Michael Scott was a hindrance for 6 years on that show.
No. If you had that character, okay, then maybe I should backtrack or reword.
Yeah,
what
let's fix
that
this
is.
so it's real.
Yeah.
I love you, Ezra.
If Michael Scott was like a character on The Office that didn't have as much focus, I don't think I would have as much of an issue. But like it was all focused on him. Can you guys watch Scott's Tots and not have a problem halfway in?
What do you mean by have a problem?
Like I can't watch Scott's Tots all the way, like in one sitting ever.
Yeah,
it's so sad. It's
it
so
is.
awful.
Are you talking about a specific episode?
Yes.
Scott's Tots. It's the one where it's Michael Scott.
It's
promised
the most brutal episode, kind of in the oeuvre of The Office.
I've seen all of them, but remind me which one.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 sentences.
Go ahead,
like,
Steve.
Hey, Mr. Scott, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Make our dreams come true. Hey, Mr. Scott, what you gonna do? And it's like he promises these kids that he's gonna pay for their college.
Oh yes. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about tater tots the whole time.
No.
Oh yeah.
It
No,
is,
that
like,
was
kind of-
horrifying.
He literally, his whole character does the worst thing possible.
His character is horrifying, and then fucking Holly comes along. It's like, ugh. All right, fucking Michael Scott gets love too. Go ahead.
Now everyone deserves love.
Oh, Don Draper would be my best answer.
Don Draper?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Okay,
him.
that's
That's a good character.
I don't think people like him, like want to
Yeah.
be like him though.
Fuck
I
him.
watched the first 6 seasons of Mad Men, and I went, "Can you change a little bit?" And then he just refused to, and I just went, "Fuck this show, fuck this show, fuck this show."
But everyone else changed so much, which was
See,
exciting.
anti-heroes make
and
this
he
question so
couldn't
common.
change, and that's what was tragic about him is that he couldn't fucking change, and everyone else was changing around him, and he was just saying the same old fucking dum dum.
Yeah.
Can we
So
do like
sad.
a spoiler alert?
Oh yeah, spoiler
Spoiler
alert.
alert! Spoiler alert! He doesn't ever change. Like he kind of comes to peace that he's a piece of shit.
I have a character that I can't fucking stand that everyone else loves.
Let's move off Michael Scott because you're dead wrong, Steve. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Nadine.
I
Marty
like that
fucking
version of the
Bird.
take, let me say. Oh, Marty Bird, yeah.
Fuck Marty Bird. Fuck Marty Bird.
Who's
I don't
Marty
give a fuck
Bird?
about Marty Bird.
From Ozark.
I'm not trying to save
From
Marty
Ozark.
Bird. Just fuck, I don't fucking give a shit.
Everybody needs to go check out Ozarks. It's a very good show on Netflix.
It's a
Starring
garbage show. It's a
a
fucking
good show.
half-rated fucking Breaking
Listen,
Bad. It
if you
is a
don't-
bullshit
Oh wow!
irrelevant,
That is-
uninteresting.
Ezra,
You don't like
Ezra,
Bruce,
Ezra, how do
there's
you
something
feel
wrong
about that?
with you.
I like Ozark, but it is half as good as Breaking Bad, and it's doing the same thing. So I agree.
Bazinga.
But Breaking Bad is so good
Yes.
that to take like the anti-hero leading their family and compare any show that does that to Breaking Bad isn't fair. Because Ozark is still good on its own. Marty Bird sucks. Totally.
But,
Everyone
I
else on
mean-
that show is better than him. But he serves in the same like Jason Bateman is playing the same character that he did on Arrested Development. where it's just like you
100%.
like everyone else, and he's just kind of the glue that holds it together.
Mhm.
He's not likable.
He's not a likable character, and if you have watched any of the new season, it's definitely shows.
I agree. He's not likable.
Real spoiler
but
alert there. Woo.
yeah, I like villains.
Steve,
They're both
you seem like
terrible.
you've checked out. Have you watched any of Ozarks?
No, I haven't.
You gotta
but
watch Ozarks,
I kind of
baby.
want to.
You gotta watch Ozarks, baby.
Definitely.
I mean,
That first
it's
season is like-
watchable because it's just, especially the first season is pretty good. So definitely just watch it. But like, just know it's not going to be good.
Wow.
Oh no,
Wild.
It is good. It's just not as good if you're holding it up to that.
It's Breaking
You might
Bad.
like it if you go in assuming you're going to hate it.
I mean, like it's Breaking Bad, but just not as sexy as meth. You know, like and this time the whole family
It's
is.
not that. It's just, it's really not that. They all just like, ugh.
He isn't the danger. Marty Bird isn't the danger.
That's true. He is not the one that knocks. Spoiler alert.
He is.
He's not the only danger.
He's a reactionary character.
They're just different.
He is a reactionary character. Ezra, is there a character that you hate that everybody likes?
Yeah. The first one that came to mind is kind of obscure. So if nobody knows the show I'm talking about, Chuck. Yeah, Chuck.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like the show was fun, but he's so annoying.
He was. It truly did.
Chuck, was that Dexter?
No. Was Chuck Dexter? She said.
Maybe like first name, last name, you know.
Let me just say, you just said was Cheers Seinfeld. That's what you just said. Chuck is its own show. Yes.
Okay, got it.
Chuck.
He had his person, the chick that was a spy or whatever, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is
And
in
he
Handmaid's Tale now?
Implanted in him that made it him capable of learning anything instantly, which is like kind of a cool premise, except that he was such an annoying, just like, well, me, I can do this all the time. And it's like, yeah, you can do it from episode 1. Fucking
the show is very aggravating because it should have moved further than it did in the first 5 seasons. 100%.
Yeah.
It's interesting though because he's like he's the damsel in distress and the girl is like the badass one that always knows what to do, right?
Yeah,
kind of, but
and she's great.
But unfortunately, it's still he plays the hero in too many parts where he doesn't need to be playing the hero.
If they were to really lean into that, he would never be the hero, and that's fine. But like the reluctant hero who's all powerful is not that interesting.
No. Kate, what about you?
Eric Cartman.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hate that character.
Is that's
Why?
only truthfully that's only because you hate the show. You don't like South Park.
Yeah, it's his voice
me too.
especially that gets me nauseous.
Respect my authority.
I literally get nauseous from that show. So, I don't like it. Something about it, the shrillness.
Do you like Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah, I like Ren and Stimpy.
That's
but
so weird
That
to
is
me that
wild.
you like Ren and Stimpy, but not South Park.
Something about them being animals, it's a little removed. And then when I see a little kid being an asshole and just being like something I hate, I'm just like, it's revolting. I can't.
Little Catholic.
I can't compute. He's just like disgusting.
So Catholic. The character that I hate that everybody loves. Thanks for asking. Let's see.
We were about to.
You're the host. You are asking everyone else. You just finally go at the end.
Okay, whatever.
Personally, I would have given Kate more time to speak, but sure.
But sure, let's just blame it on Catholicism and move on.
It seemed like a good segue. The character that I hate that everybody loves. Oh, I know one. What is it with the dog and the alien?
Invader Zim?
Invader Zim?
No, the
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
That one. Fuck that show.
Oh, that's fine.
Everybody loves that show.
I loved Courage.
Nah. I didn't.
What did you like about it?
Well, because it's like, what am I supposed to root for? Like a cowardly? It's literally the same joke for
But he
every
always
single
saved the
episode.
day.
But it's like it's the same joke as every episode. Is that he's like, and then he saves his masters, and then they don't know, and then it's just like
but
rinse
he's
repeat
a
every
little
episode.
cowardly dog.
He's scared. He's so scared and he overcomes his fear.
Straight up,
Yeah,
straight
every
up,
time.
Straight up, boo. Okay, this is gonna be our last one before I think
Kind
we're
of the
gonna.
same as Chuck.
Fair. Ooh, okay. Does anybody have any like old school usernames from back in the day?
Oh shit! Hell yeah, I fucking do.
Okay. Ooh, and Ezra seems embarrassed right now. So
Yep, we'll
okay,
get there.
I'm gonna say what inspired that username. Nadine, since you were so vocal at first, why don't you go ahead?
I have to just tell you the username.
Yeah, please. We'll start with that.
It was Naughty Girl 17.
Oh no, no.
With 7 R's. Naughty Girl 17.
Yes.
Oh God, were you just like accosted by like gross pedophiles the whole time?
Oh, probably for sure. I was all about the chat rooms. I would even pretend. One time I told people that I was like a descendant of Cleopatra's. Like I had like concocted this whole fucking story about that. And then yeah, I would like Google pictures of girls and then I would like save like 3 or 4.
Oh, you catfish people.
catfished.
You're a catfish.
You're an OG cat.
I should have gotten cash. I never did, but yeah, I would just like talk to people for like 20 minutes.
Oh no, that is wild as hell. Was this on MySpace?
No, AIM.
Wow, AOL Instant Messenger
Or Yahoo chat rooms.
for those
I was all
young-
about Yahoo chat rooms.
Wow, that is no judgment, but that is wild as hell. Steve, what about you?
Sorry, Mom.
I've only ever had 2, and it's so the first one is Mojo Steven 2K3. I made it in 2003. My name is in there, but my nickname was Mojo, and this is the weird part. I was a new kid in Upland in the 5th grade, and I needed a way to make friends, and so they're like, "Hey, you look like Mojo Jojo," and I went, "What the fuck? No, I don't."
Wait, hold on. But who is Mojo?
I see the
Jojo?
resemblance. I see.
Mojo
You don't know who
Jojo
Mojo Jojo is?
Is the monkey villain from the Powerpuff Girls?
Oh.
Jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
So they would just go from calling me Mojo Jojo just to Mojo, and then they
That was
said,
Mojo, Steve.
"I like Mojos from Shakey's," and I
What's
went,
a
"Well,
Mojo
just-
from Shakey's? I've
Yeah.
never been to Shakey's.
It's a fried potato disc. It's very good. I highly recommend it.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's like a baked. It's like a potato wedge, but as a disc.
Fuck yeah.
Like more JoJo's.
I'm into
yeah.
that.
So
they
we're
would just
seeing
call me
on the
Mojo.
screen here a Mojo Jojo. It is-
Where?
well, you guys can't see it, but on the stream,
Oh.
let me see if I can screen share it for you guys. Let's see if that works for you. Yeah, you guys can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, Jojo.
So I don't see it literally at all. It makes no sense to me what you're saying.
Wait, go up.
You
a couple.
don't?
Go where?
The middle one right there.
With the
He's
smile,
like-
with the happy face, that like I just came in my pants face. Is that what you're talking about? This guy?
Yeah.
I see it. I definitely see it.
What are you talking about? This makes no sense. This looks like a. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
first of all, you have to wear glasses and I don't, so I definitely have better vision than
Okay,
you.
well I have my contacts in now, so that doesn't count. And
So
secondly,
your eyes could have gotten worse, and so
okay, I'm just gonna do a quick cut to, I'm gonna stop the screen share so we can see that. We're gonna do a quick do
he
that.
has a very like his head is like this, you know.
It used to be rounder.
I mean-
I was a fat kid, and so.
All right, I don't know, man. I don't think
The
so.
other thing is like a bully will make a choice and stick with it. You know.
Also, you're.
I was called.
You
a
think I was
serial-
bullied? Oh shit!
Yeah, dude. That's bullying.
Yeah, you weren't.
Yeah, that sounds like you were bullied, and they just were like Mojo Jojo because I saw that today.
And you were like,
Yeah, I wanted friends. I became super popular at that school for the 2 years I was there.
Yeah, stop lying. Anyways,
Cute.
Ezra, so what is there if there's a
I'm
username?
that.
Oh, we'll move around.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. My first username on AIM was me score lot.
Oh no.
Now, it's bad, but in my defense,
You
I
scored a
played
lot.
hockey, and that was the only thing I thought about. So I didn't like. I had no idea what the implication was until way later. When I looked back on it, it was like, oh, I'm dumb.
Oh
yeah. I
God.
was very like socially unaware. Still am.
Holy shit, buddy.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
It's like you didn't listen to anything else. You just had a prepared statement for when it was your turn.
Oh, I was ready.
You had a whole monologue.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
He's ready.
That's hilarious.
He comes correct.
What position did you play when you played hockey?
Well, this is what makes it extra stupid.
You were a
I played
goalie?
defense,
Oh, okay.
and I did not score a lot.
Amazing. You did not score a lot.
But you helped the scores.
No, don't give it to him.
I mean, you could have assisted.
No, I don't.
Did you want to be like a
You could
shooting?
have assisted.
Did you want to be
I did.
offense?
Not really. Not growing up. I like playing offense.
The assists are just as important in hockey. So
That's true. Yeah, I wasn't a bad player. I was okay, but I wasn't like a kid who could.
You weren't
pride
like
themselves on goals.
Mr.
it's
Scores
sweet.
a
You
lot
have no
level.
idea.
You weren't Mr. Scores a lot level, is what you're saying.
Right. Exactly. It wasn't Mr. Scores a lot. It was me scores. Me score a lot.
Scores a lot.
Even better.
Me score a lot.
Mine is Super Mexican 15.
Stop it.
Wow.
You might be able to find that.
You were born in 1915, and
Super Mexican.
Super Mexican 15. It's only because people used to say I had this superpower. It was called it was the Mexican tornado. That's what they called it.
I'm sorry, what?
What did you do? Oh, this got so serious and somber.
No.
It's called the Mexican. Called the Mexican tornado. Again, I grew up in a very white neighborhood, and somebody just saw Macias and were like, "You're a wetback," and I was like, "Oh, I guess I am." All right, so then I owned that. All right, and then so they, yeah.
No, I don't mean you have to. I mean, like when you're bullied, you have to own it or you're done.
You have to own it, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about bullying. This is a show about bullying.
Yes,
Just me.
exactly.
Sorry, please
Yeah.
continue your story. I'll be quiet.
No
Hashtag
worries.
spread love, not hate.
No worries. So anyways, yeah. So Mexico tornado, I was part of like this wrestling crew, and we all had special moves in the wrestling. This is so lame.
Man, you gotta own it.
This is so lame.
Yeah, own it.
My special move was the Mexican tornado. And anyways,
That's amazing.
my superpower was the Mexican tornado, and my
I thought it was gonna be something much worse. So
yeah, I thought it was like a sex move you invented.
me too. I thought it was like Mexican tornado. You like clean the room.
Y'all, he's a Power Ranger.
Is that what you think of?
So I thought it meant that he cleans out the room. Like he hits everyone.
I hit all the spots. No spots unturned as a Mexican tornado. Yeah.
Wow.
And I was to finish the part. I was 15 when this happened.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well,
Definitely.
guys.
Wait, did we ever get Kate's?
We didn't.
Oh no, we didn't. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. What was your SM or
I actually kind of don't remember, to be honest. I think it was my email.
Well,
which
Surfer
I do
Chick,
know.
right? Was one of them.
Surfer Chick. I think it was like Surfer Chick zeros and like something or whatever. I never like at one point I just never logged back in. When I got MySpace, I like literally never logged back in.
Oh my god.
Um,
Amazing.
It was something. It was
Well
something
died.
silly. Like I've only ridden whitewater. I don't like surf. I don't go tubing and shit.
So you,
guys,
That's dope.
but yours
haven't
is
even
it's also a number on yours, no?
Oh, 2009. That's when I graduated. But I don't think I had that number on it. I think it was like. Shoot, is there a way to find out? Like, can we go on AOL and find out or something? AI Messenger?
Probably.
Yes,
I'm
you
sure
can.
there's
It's
a
probably
way.
there. Well, go find us on AIM. You could find me at Super Mexican 15. You could find Kate.
You can find me at Naughty Girl 17.
Naughty Girl 17. She's probably on a FBI watch
I'll
list.
fish you.
And then of course Surfer Chick 2009. As well as
Me Scores a Lot.
Me Scores a Lot.
Score lots. Thank you.
Me Score a Lot. And then what was yours, Steve?
Mojo Steven 2K3.
Oh God, you didn't even explain that part. 2013.
Yeah, I did.
2003.
It was 2003.
Okay. Anyways, this has been Finger Guns Comedy. Thank you so much for joining our virtual happy hour. I hope y'all. I want to give a special shout out to somebody who's been in the chat who secretly wanted to join this whole time. What was their name? It was Tamara. Thank you so much for Tamara. Thank you so much for joining. Again, you probably would have looked better than me if you joined. She was worried about how she looked.
No, girl, that's the patriarchy.
Thanks again. Thanks again for watching Finger Guns Comedy Virtual Happy Hour. We'll be back next Monday at 6 p.m. where we have more fun guests, more characters. We give a special shout out to Ezra Parter for being a part of it for no reason at all. Steve Sattel for no being part of it no reason at all. Eric Pastor, Pete Burns, Edward Rosales who had to leave, Amelia Gonzalez who was part of it for no reason at all. Nadine and Kate from Dope Women. Go check out their podcast. Go check out Recap Game Show. Go check out what's the name of your show, Ezra?
Oh, my other one, Apocalypse Tips with Lester Pips.
Yes, on the Pack Twitch channel, as well as your sketch comedy show.
Oh, yes, and Wake Up Sheeple, also on that same channel, but Saturdays at 9 p.m.
Hell yeah, so good, Steve. We got a special project, so stay tuned for more Finger Guns content.
Yeah,
this is kind of the announcement, low key, that we are having our own special channel of Finger Guns content, not just hosted by me, not just hosted by Steve, but we have more shows coming out to you weekly, nightly, live. So stay tuned, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. I'm drunk. I'm gonna end this shiznat right now. Thank you so much for being part of it. Bye, y'all.
Finger Guns Comedy.